You can keep a lot more details than just the general details about a contact. For example, I might go to my contacts folder in the navigation pane and double click my contact. And I'd like to further add information to my contact. Up in the ribbon we have the button General selected, and this is shown with an orange hue. But if I click the Details button, I can add further details about myself. For instance, the department I work for, my manager's name, my assistant's name, even my profession. So I might add computing. I can also add a nickname and further details such as my spouse or partner's name, my birthday, anniversary, etc. So you can keep general details by clicking this button, and you can keep detailed details by clicking this button. If I go back to General, I can also add a picture, either of myself or my company logo, to my particular contact. So I'll click this button to add a contact picture. And I'd like to add a logo for Software Solutions. So I'll click this logo and I'll click OK. And immediately my logo appears both here and on what they call my business card. In addition, I might want to attach a file to my contact that has my credentials or any other information about myself. To do this, I'd like to click the Insert tab in the ribbon, and I can click the Attach File button. What I might do is attach a Word document that has my credentials, and I'll click the Insert button. You can also add any Outlook items to your contact if you'd like to. Ultimately, a business card has been created for myself, and if I want to format this business card further, then I'll go back to the Contact tab in the ribbon, and in the Options group, I'll click the Business Card button. For example, I can control where my image appears. Currently my image is to the left, but I might change my image to the right. I can also control what details are shown on my business card. I may not want to show my second email address, so I choose Email To in this list and Remove. And it's removed from my business card. You can do all sorts of things like changing bold, italics and underline, and even applying a background colour. For instance, if I go into background colour, I might define a custom colour, and I'll choose a very soft background colour. And OK. And basically I'm creating a business card. If I want to remove my background colour, I'll click the background option again, I'll choose white, and OK, and I'm back to a white background. And I'll click OK. Another very useful feature with concern to contacts is the Map It button. This is a PO Box address, but if I click the drop down on Business and choose my home address, I might want to map it, so I'll click this button here. This immediately takes me into the internet, and it'll take me to my address. If I then want to see directions to my address, I'll click the Directions option. If I'm going from one location to my address, I'll type my destination and my source. So I'll type the source as 1 Cameron Road, Tauranga, and click Go. And immediately I'm given a map from 1 Cameron Road to my address. I'm given the miles and the driving time. If I want to change this to kilometres, I'll click Show Options and I'll choose kilometres. And now I can see it's roughly 16 kilometres from this address to this address, and it'll take me 13 minutes driving. And this is something I can print and use for my information. If I hit the X in the top right corner, I'll go out of the internet and back to my contacts. So Map It is a very handy button to use also. Ultimately, I'll go Save and Close, and I've added further details to my contact.